On News Express, federal government declares Monday public holiday to commemorate the Eid Mawlid. On the business, petrol price reduction predicted as NNPC buys product at 766 naira per litre from Dangote refinery. On the foreign scene, the Central Hero battles deadly flood. On the sport, Dubious vows knockout encounter with Joshua. Hello and welcome to all of viewers in Nigeria and around the world to News Express, here on Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I'm Dikan Michael. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV, channel 365 and free to air on Nicomsat. The federal government has declared Monday, 16 September 2024 as public holiday to mark the celebration of the Eid Mawlid, which is the birth of the Holy Prophet Muhammad. Our Minister of Interior, Olutimi Tunji-Ojo, made the declaration on behalf of the federal government in a statement by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry, Dr. Magdalene Ajani. The presidential candidate of African Action Congress in 2023 election, Omoyele Sowore, has been released minutes after his arrest. Sowore was arrested this morning at Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Ikeja, Lagos. And our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will return to Abuja today following his official visit to China and his short stay in the United Kingdom. This was disclosed by his Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga. And now, in response to the floods that have displaced thousands of people in Maiduguri, Borno State, officials from the United Nations and humanitarian organizations have pledged immediate support for the affected population. This was stated in a press release made available by the National Information Officer of the United Nations Information Center. And the flood caused by the collapse of Aleo Dam on 9 September have left thousands homeless, excavating an already dire humanitarian situation in Borno State. And in the meantime, the Association of Local Government of Nigeria, ALGAN, has called on the federal government to declare a state of emergency in Maiduguri, Borno State, following the flood disaster in the city. A national president of the association, Aminu Mafita, made the call in a statement in Lafia, Nasarawa State, where he urged government to immediately activate emergency management mechanism to address the humanitarian crisis to support the victims. Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Musa says the days of notorious bandits leader Bello Turji and other terrorists are numbered as troops are committed to ending insecurity in Zamfara and the northwest zone. The defense chief started this when he paid a walking visit to the sector one of operation in the Gusau, Zamfara state capital. Our correspondent Queen Agaba has the details.
Zamfara is one of several states in northwestern Nigeria terrorized by heavily armed gangs who carry out mass abductions for ransom, as well as burning and looting homes. The Nigeria Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, is in Zamfara State for one-day operational visit to the 1 Brigade of Nigerian Army and Sector 1 Northwest Operation Hadarin Daji. He first paid a courtesy visit to the state governor, Dauda Lawal, and announced that a joint military theater operation codenamed Operation Fansanyama Northwest will be established to tackle the spread of insecurity in the region. He added that additional helicopters and other fighting equipment will be deployed to the state.
Not tell you what we are putting in place, but definitely reactions have been there. Those areas have been monitored and adequate actions will be taken accordingly. And it's not only him, all other commanders very soon, just like the way today, yesterday night, will be able to take out Halilu himself. We're coming after all of them one by one. The good thing for them is any of them who is smart enough should leave the country. But as long as he remains on the foot of Nigeria, he's not going to last longer than necessary.
The Chief of Defense Staff also announced the killing of Halilu Sububu, a wanted bandit leader operating in western Zamfara, and a cash reward for the troops who carried out the recent operation that led to the death of the wanted bandit leader. The Zamfara State Governor, Dauda Lawal, appreciated the efforts of the security agencies in the state, adding that if Zamfara State can be rid of banditry, 70% of the security challenges in northern Nigeria will be solved.
In the Northeast too, we had civilian JTF, we were trained, they were profiled by the DSS and the police, and were deployed with our men, and they operated together. And that is what we're going to employ. And
so we're confident that with these efforts, and with the new measures put in place, it's just a matter of time. We will all celebrate. We are 100% behind you and your men, and we have absolute confidence that you will do what you promised. And we'll give you all the necessary cooperation in whatever means, or whatever capacity.
The Chief of Defense Staff proceeded to the headquarters of 1 Brigade Nigerian Army Gusau, where he was briefed on the operational activities of the Sector 1 of Operation Hadarin Daji and offered a minute silence prayers for the souls of soldiers killed in recent bandit attack in the state. Over 30 operational motorcycles, hundreds of ammunition and firearms were recovered during operation. For Global Television, Queen Agaba reporting.
The International Broadcasting Convention 2024, a major global event for professionals in the creation, management and delivery of entertainment and news content, is taking place in Amsterdam. RBC serves as a key platform for broadcasters, technologies and media companies to exhibit their latest innovations and exchange insight and discuss the future direction of the media and broadcasting industry. This year's focus is on cutting-edge technologies such as artificial intelligence, virtual reality, 5G broadcasting, cloud technology, and sustainability in the media production, transformative advancement poised to reshape the industry. Prominent figures in attendance from Nigeria include the Chairman, Senate Committee on Federal Capital Authority, Senator Ibrahim Bomai, Dr. Ibrahim Biu, Managing Director of Global Television, Mohammed Babagana, Director General of the Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria, and the former Ambassador and Chairman of the Allied People's Movement, Ambassador Yusuf Maman. The convention is expected to provide deep insights into how these technologies will influence the future media trends and business operations globally. And our wife of Imo State Governor Chioma Uzodimma says the administration will empower 1,575 women across various categories of skill acquisition. She made this known at the grand finale of the 2024 August meeting with Imo women. Amar Chibe tells us more.
Women from the 27 local government areas of Imo State, in their different groups, with their different uniforms, gathered at NDBC Carlo Square, venue for this year's grand finale of this year's August meeting, hosted by wife of the Imo State Governor, Chioma Uzodimma. The wife of the Imo State Governor, Chioma Uzodimma, explained that this year's August meeting, themed Nwanyi Dike, a strong woman, captured the declaration of indomitable spirit that defines Imo women. She says the event is to reflect on collective achievements and set purposeful path for the future.
Nwanyi Dike, a strong woman, captures the very essence of our identity as Imo women. Today, we are here not just to celebrate our resilience and strength, but to reflect on our collective achievements and set a purposeful path for our future. Nwanyi Dike is not just a theme. It is a profound declaration of the indomitable spirit that defines the Igbo woman.
Imo State Governor Hope Uzodimma thanked Imo women for their support and also thanked the wife of the president.
I want to congratulate my wife for the bold initiatives she has rolled out and for embracing you Imo women into a partnership that is working. I want to thank you. I will also use this opportunity to thank the First Lady of Nigeria for all the support and connections she continues to make to Imo women.
Dignitaries in attendance include wife of the Southern Governors, members of Imo State House of Assembly, and other top government officials. Amarachi Ibe for Global Television News, Owerri.
You're watching News Express here on Global Television, coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. When News Express returns, petrol price reduction predicted as Nigeria National Petroleum Company Limited buys product at 776 naira per litre from Dangote Refinery. Details of these and more after this break. Please stay with us. Many thanks for assisting with us announced business. Dangote Refinery will reportedly sell its petrol at 766 naira to the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL. It has been reported that the deal to supply crude to Dangote Refinery in naira is a key factor that led to the petrol price. Now, still on Dangote Refinery, marketers have demanded direct access to premium motor spirit, also called petrol, from Dangote Refinery, criticizing the firm of grip of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation on the market. The National Public Secretary of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, Chinedu Okaidike, said the market should be open for all, in line with the willing buyer and willing seller commitment earlier made by the corporation. Meanwhile, Lagos State government says it will commence an e-call hub system for managing truck movement within the Lekki Free Trade Zone corridor starting September 23, 2024. The government says the measure aims to prevent congestion and improve logistics operation in anticipation of increased truck traffic due to the Dangote Refinery's fuel operations. Away from that, Socio-Economic Right and Accountability Project has filed a lawsuit against President Bola Tinubu over what he called his government's alleged failure to direct the Nigerian National Petroleum Company to reverse the apparently unlawful increase in the pump price of petrol and to probe the allegations of corruption and mismanagement in the oil company. Joining the suit as respondent are the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Lateef Fayemi and the NNPCL. Uganda Airlines has launched direct flights from Abuja to Entebbe, a city in central Uganda. The airlines made this known at the inauguration which took place at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja recently. The airline says the new route was expected to enhance connectivity and to reduce the travel time, boost trade and tourism between the two countries and provide travelers with an efficient link between the West and East Africa. And out of foreign scene, French police says people have died overnight while trying to cross the channel from France to England. Rescue services were alerted after the boat got into difficulty in waters north in the Pas Calais, where rubber vessels left with 50 people on board and started to sink not long after leaving the coast. And our emergency services are shoring up flood defenses in central and eastern Europe after the torrential rainfall swelled rivers and damaged thousands of homes. Our Prime Minister Donald Tusk confirmed that one person has died from the drowning in Poland. The storm barrel is also proved deadly in Romania on Saturday, where 4 people were killed during the floods in the southeastern region of Galati. And our Venezuelan authorities say they have arrested 3 U.S. citizens and 2 Spaniards and 1 citizen suspected of plotting to destabilize the country. The Interior Minister Diosdado said hundreds of weapons had also been seized and that the detainees were plotting to assassinate Venezuelan president and other top officials. It comes 2 days after Washington sanctioned 16 Venezuelan officials who are closely aligned with the president Maduro following his disputed election victory. And now to sport, Lionel Messi dazzled in his return from injury Saturday, scoring 2 goals in the space of 4 minutes and adding an assist in a 3-1 Major League Soccer victory over the Philadelphia Union. The 8-time Ballon d'Or winner had not played since injuring his right ankle during the Copa America final on July 14 when he helped Argentina to victory over Colombia. Since then, he had missed the 8 games for his club and this month World Cup qualifiers for his country. Nottingham Forest have defeated Liverpool during a Premier League match breaking the jinx at the Anfield in 55 years. Liverpool dropped points for the first time in the Premier League this season after a second half stunner from the Callum and the Forest the victory. Donald Dupsy has boldly declared his intention to knock out Anthony Joshua in their upcoming IBF heavyweight title fight at Wembley Stadium on Saturday 21st. The 26-year-old Briton, who brands himself as a good destroyer, is confident he can deliver over the second knockout defeat of Joshua's professional career. And now the National Basketball Association of Africa and the Agence Française Development France Public Development Institution have held a two-day symposium on basketball experience for youth in Lagos. Our program took place at the National Stadium in Surulere, Lagos, recently to conclude the third season of the Junior NBA and the Basketball Experience. The director of NBA Africa Communications said the NBA and AFB Basketball Experience is a youth development program that features a weekly basketball and life skills session to educate African youth about the importance of physical and mental health and well-being. Now, more on sport. Victor Boniface opened his 2024-2025 German goals account in a style, netting a brace and providing an assist as he secured a commanding 4-1 away victory against the Hoffenheim in the Germans' Bundesliga. The Nigerian international, who had been suspended for unprofessional conduct in his previous league appearance, marked his return with a man of the match performance that helped the champions return to winning ways. As we wrap up the news express, Young Global Television, here's a look at some of our top stories. The federal government has declared Monday public holiday to commemorate the Eid Mawlid. On the business, the price of petrol may reduce as the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited is expected to buy petrol at 766 naira per litre from Dangote Refinery. On the foreign scene, emergency services have been shoring up flood defenses in Central and Eastern Europe after the torrential rainfall swelled rivers and damaging thousands of homes. On the sport, Daniel Dubois has declared his intention to knock out Anthony Joshua in the upcoming IBF heavyweight title fight. And as a package on News Express coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja, we are on DSTV, channel 365, start times 276, and free to air on Nicomsat. Kindly follow us on all social media platforms using @Global TV Engine, other handles now shown on the screen. I'm Adika Mike. Many thanks for watching and stay with us on the News Express. See you again.